Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to day 5 of my Crafty Advent Live 2025 series. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. Welcome to everybody who is over there in the live chat, already getting chatty. It took me a long time to try to find messages to pull up on screen because there were so many. So keep up the chatting. Make sure to let us know where you're watching from, and I want you to answer the poll. So today's poll is, which tag is your favorite so far? Let's go ahead and switch to the desk. We have day 1, the floral background. Day 2, mushrooms on strips. Day 3, shaker circle. And I realized that I put in my poll day 5, but this is the day 4 sliding Stanley. So let me know which is your favorite. If you're here on replay, I want to know your favorite as well down in that comment section below. And just so I don't, because sometimes, like, if I ask a yes or no question in the poll, and I'm going back and reading the comments, I don't know which day it's from, and people just say yes or no. So if you could let me know if it's the floral background, the mushroom on strips, shaker circle, or sliding Stanley, that way I'll know what you're talking about, because the comments get all jumbled together. I see lots of different days at the same time. But after you answer that, again, put in hashtag bonus in that comment. And then for every 100 likes this video receives in the next 3 days, I will pull one comment from the section below. Later on in today's live, our live viewers will get a chance to have their name in the bubblegum bonus machine. So make sure that you're always giving that stamp of approval, smashing the like button on the video so we can get some more bubblegum bonuses out there. Let's see. So I'll give you one last look at the tags before I pick them up so you know how you want to answer the poll. And make sure to, as we are getting into crafting today, that if you have any questions for me, or if you need my attention, if it's a question specifically for me, please put question in all caps in front of your message. And if you need my attention, like you notice, like if I'm looking for something or my microphone's turned off or you need me right away, then put Crafty Al in all caps. That just helps me when I look over. And when I have a chance, those are the ones that I can star and take a look at first. But I will leave that going across the bottom of the screen as a reminder. And Barbara says that she is loving my aprons. How many do I have? So this will be the last new one you see. I bought the 4-pack. And if you go to the visual shopping list, I do have these linked at the very bottom. A couple other things I want to tell you about before we get started. If you got the TE Advent calendar after like they were in stock and you just got an extra, if you did not pre-order them, you didn't get this set. Well, today, if you ordered an advent calendar, if you log in to your account, there are some TE editions that you can buy stuff to go along with your advent calendar. And this stamp and die set is one of them. So if you did get that, I have linked that section of the Tailored Expression store toward the top of the description box below, if you want to go check that out. But again, you will have had to order the advent calendar for that section to show up when you go to shop. So make sure you're logged in so you can see it. And the email I got, it said that some of these might be early releases. So that stamp set might eventually be released to the public. So just a heads up on that. Oh, I have some Gummy Pan news or some updates. So let me go overhead. Remember when we thought the day number 3 die could be about 4 different things? Well, this morning I went ahead and I watched the Gummy Pan video, and it is supposed to be a bottle, but even they said on screen it could be a vase, it could be a beer glass, it could be lots of different things. And the other thing I want to show you guys, subscriber Susan S. reached out yesterday to show me how she is organizing her Gummy Pan dies for the goodie calendar, and she shared her file with me. Look at that, you guys. So I put mine on a 5x7 magnet, and then she has each of the days that you can, each of the days, and then you just die cut a little example to go above that. How cool is that? So she created a 4x6 version and a 5x7 version. And can you believe that she's going to let me share this with you? She said I could. I don't quite have it ready to give you the links or anything, but make sure to keep watching the posts tab, aka used to be the community tab, and I will link that up over there as soon as I have it in my drive to share with you. But let's all say thank you to Susan. Please say it in the comment section below so she can see it later. I know if you're here live, you cannot leave a comment below, but if you'll just come back and just thank Susan, because I thought that was pretty darn neat. So I accidentally last year bought sticky magnets. So all I had to do today was cut this to 5x7 and adhere it to the back. But then I just slipped them in DVD pockets. And if Susan happens to be in the chat, let us know, Susan. All right. And finally, if you have lots of ink pads like I do, and you have been eyeing a carousel from Stampin' Storage, I got an email this morning that these are 20% off for today only. So I put one of those links again toward the top of the description box below. I love mine. I love it. I use it every time I'm down here crafting. So just a heads up about that. Oh, look at that. Susan is here. Thank you so much, Susan, for sharing that. That was ingenious. I love it. Yay. Let's all give Susan a round of applause. All right. Okay. Okay, first of all, I guess not first of all, we've done many other things. But before I get out the advent calendars to get started opening, just a reminder that if you're not sure what today's or any of these videos are all about, that you need to watch the kickoff video. It's going to tell you about the prizes, the daily giveaways, the secret words, all of that stuff. It is linked in the description box below underneath the related videos or related links section. And I suggest everybody watching that one time all the way through. And because it is on replay now, you can watch it at 2 times speed if you want. So yeah, I had something I was going to ask you guys to do. Let me see here. Or maybe Stephanie, if you will type !add into the chat box, I want to see if that one works. And if you're a subscriber, you can type it too, but you can only do it every minute. That's just if somebody wants easy access to the TE edition section, that that will pop up, but just in case we need it. Okay. Susan said that she loves her Stampin' Storage carousel. Hers holds the mini and the full size. She needs another one already. Yeah, I had to buy a second one. And they have carousels not only for like ink pads like mine, but they have lots of different types of carousels, and they are all 20% off today. Okay, yeah. So if you got a TE Advent calendar, again, not on pre-order, after they were already in, oh wait, sorry, no. If you got the Advent calendar, you can go shop the editions. But if you got it where it wasn't on pre-order and you didn't get the special stamp set, that is available in that section. But anybody who got the calendar can shop the editions. All right, let's get going. All right. I'm going to grab from my shelf Advent. I have my Gummia Pan, Pink and Main, no, Tailored Expressions and Pink and Main. Today is finally day 5. I tried to open up Stampin' Up! Day 5 the other day. That was not successful. All right. Let's start over here on the left with Tailored Expressions. So it takes up about that much of the bag. It is round. It feels like it has some kind of lid on it, and it feels very hard. Give me your guesses what you think that might be. Let me know what you think today might be. And after you have done that, make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. Oh my goodness, you guys. We are currently at 85 likes and there are 99 of you on. Oh, 104 of you on here. So smash that like button. If we get to 100, we get to pull 3 names for bubblegum bonuses. So if you haven't yet already, right there. All right. We have glitter, embossing powder, embellishments. I see more glitter spray. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, it is liquid watercolor. I think that's what that, yeah, liquid watercolor in shimmer. Ooh, you know, Taylor today is having her live stream, actually probably right now, to open up this week's goodies and show how they're used. I would be curious. So it looks like, so yeah, it has a dropper. So, oh, we might have to add that. We might have to add that to something today, even if it's not chosen. Okay. Up next, we will do Gummy Pan. And again, these are the goodie and regular calendar. They are both dies. Why don't you let me know what kind of dies you think they might be? Like, is it nature? Is it an animal? Is it a fruit? Is it a piece of decor? Give me your guesses over there. And I'm going to go ahead and start pre-opening the goodie one because these things are hard to break into. Oh my gosh. Right. I see some decor, some animals coming in, some fruit, nature. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this is. All right. Oh, that's cute, you guys. It is a little peace sign. How fun is that? That's fun. Okay, let's go to the regular calendar now. Let's go ahead and... Oh, look at that. A bunny silhouette. You know what? I think it would cut out just like the outline. Yeah, it would be the outline of it. So you could cut it in 2 different colors and fill in the inside with the second one. That's fun. And then finally in the baggies is Pink and Maine. This is very thin, very flimsy. It feels like it fills most of the bag. I don't want to bend it in case it's fragile, or I might like put some folds in it. What do you think it might be? Let me know over there. I see a few stencils coming in. That is probably a good guess. A ghost bunny to go with the one in, oh yes, the one in the magic hat. Yeah. Okay. Let's open this one up. It is a stencil. Oh, that's nice. Like, let's put it on something dark. That stencil could be used year round. That would be good for lots of different backgrounds. Okay, move this off to the side. And then back here at the side, I have the advent calendars that are the ones with the doors. And we'll just go the order that I have them here. On top, Marion Design. So let's see what's in here. Day number 5. It's maybe 1.5 inches by 3 inches. What do you think is behind here? And remember, if you want to guess that it's a die set, you either have to type in die set, or if you're going to just type die, do DYE. I did just change this live to, oh, guess you can't even type die set now. We're just going to type die, DYE. And the funny thing is, I just went before we went live and turned moderation on comments to basic, thinking, oh, maybe it would let that go through. I don't know if it's just for the comment section or the live chat, but I thought that might let that through, but yes, DYE. Because we don't want Stephanie's moderating fingers or anybody else's to get too tired. So we'll just do DYE set. Okay. And let's see what some people are saying. Embellishments. We got lots of dies. Amy is hoping for a critter as always. Let's see what it is. Oh, it is another die. It's a little, would that be like a pine bough? Looks, you know, like a pine tree leaf. That is nice. I think that would look fun in different colors. Next up is Stampin' Up. And speaking of Stamping Up, let's go ahead and take a minute to recognize our sponsors. Many of the calendars I did purchase myself, but I also had some given to me either to use or as gifts. And Carmen of Choose Joy with Carmen. She is an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she sent me a calendar to give away to all of you. Vivica of Color Me Nordic sent me both of the Gummy Pan calendars, not only to open, but one of each to give away. And then Michelle at Pink and Maine, I had requested that she, donate some of the little tag dies I'm using for the series. And she did send me 3 of those. And then she surprised me with an extra advent calendar to give away. So thank you so much to our sponsors. Make sure you show them some love. I do have an affiliate link with Pink and Maine if you want to use it. And then with Carmen or Vivica of Color Me Nordic, they're not affiliate links, but I would love for you to shop with them. And at Color Me Nordic, you can put a note in the order notes about Call Me Crafty Al Sent You. So thank you for always considering supporting our sponsors. But let's go ahead and take a look at what is in today's Stampin' Up. Now, on day 3, I tried to open up day 5. I almost did it, but thankfully people in the chat are watching out for me. Oh, Geneva, that's nice to hear. Oh, she said that Michelle from Pink and Maine is amazing. When she called about something, she felt like she was chatting with a friend. I love that, and I agree. She is amazing. And if you are looking for a fun event, they have just opened up their Birthday Bash virtual event, which takes place in April. From the 18th to the 19th, there is some early bird pricing, $130. And you guys, you have to go over there and look at the amazing instructors. I do have a link to Pink and Maine, of course, in the description box below if you want to check it out. All right, so up here, again, it's probably 6 by 5. Give me your guesses, and I will get out. I guess I could try to, I might try to punch this in with my fingernails. All right. So we have, we think it might be paper, other stencils. We did just get paper the other day, and it came with, I don't know if we're going to get any more stamp sets because it did come with this one, but I would agree. I think it's going to be a stencil or a stamp set. Oh, an embossing folder. That could be too. Let me see here. I like to pre-open it. I'm not going to look though. I'm just going to pre-open so my door will open easily. And let's see what's behind there. It is stencils, more than one, you guys. And oh, look at that, a little detail blending brush. Geneva said she can hear Kathy Zilski say, jewels, not tools, as I'm using my nails. You know, until today, I've been using the X-Acto blade to open it, but I thought it might be easier. But my nails are definitely tools most of the time. All right, let's look at this. Maybe if I can open it up. And it is floral. Somebody said that Stampin' Up! Was always floral. It is floral. So here's a little detail blender brush here. And, oh, that's fun. So they, so this like little fun thing here, it almost just looks like some kind of artistic looking splotch. But then if we go down further, there are like stems. This is nice that they put the little notch in there so you know which way is correct, and then they are each numbered too. So I don't know if you'd have to do those together or if you would pick one flower. I think they might be pretty together. So look at that, you guys. Let me put all of our gifts from today back in here. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, because I have not opened the Stampin' Up! One yet. Sorry, let's do that. Oh, Arlene has a good question. Do they get cut out by the dies? I can't even, oh wait, I put my dies back in here. Let me see. They don't really look like the same type of flowers. Yeah, they're not the same type of flowers, but that would have been a good question too. But I think if this gets chosen today, I'll just kind of make it as the background. I'll make it as the background. All right, let me put this aside, then we'll get out the Spellbinders. All right, so I, of course, already know what today is because I did pre-make everything for this. But today's door is probably 3 inches by 1.5 inches. Let me know what you think might be behind today's door. Yeah, you know, I cannot seem to keep Stampin' Up! And Spellbinders separate in my head. This is the first year I've had the Stampin' Up!, so I just think S and say it. So you all knew what I meant. Okay. So door 5, and I'll get my album ready so I can show you what I made. Oh, I just looked at my album, and this is probably one of my favorite items from the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. All righty. Let's go ahead and get to it. It is a die set, you guys, and it is flowers. I'll show you kind of what the door looks like, and then I'll show you my Polaroid for the day, which if you are not following my daily shorts, I hope that you'll do that. I will have, it's less than 1 minute each day showing what I open and then the creation that I make. Let me get, I got to make sure that, oh, thank goodness. I had to make sure I have like a little piece of black cardstock in here so I don't accidentally reveal anything, but it was on the wrong day. Okay. Beck Ann says that I need a checklist, and that probably would not be a bad idea. All right, today, this is what I created. So it's these flowers that make the die. That background is the embossing folder from one of last month's clubs, I believe. And this sentiment was from day 2, I think, of the Advent calendar. So that is what I created. I do have a link to my shorts playlist in the description box below if you want to see the previous day's creations as well. Something else to note today. So when I was first doing the pages, I was using whatever colors I wanted. But starting with day 5, I ended up using one of my very favorite color cube cards, and everything else now in this series will use that color palette. It was just like too much thinking I had to do to figure out what color to use for each one. So this, again, just like with this series, using the color palette is much easier for me. So I'm excited to show you the rest of that. Don't forget, if you are a channel member, that you have access to the printable if you want to make your own album. I did give you the cover for a Spellbinders one, but if you're using it for something different, the pages inside do just say Crafty Advent 2025. So this is now on the monthly blogs, and you can also, if you go to the membership tab and scroll down probably a little ways, and you can find the links. Let's go ahead now, though. Now I can put back out everything we got today. No, that was not today. So we have, be thinking about which you hope gets pulled up on the wheel. It was Gummy-A-Pan Regular, Gummy-A-Pan Goodie, but the Gummy-A-Pan just goes together. There's just one spot on the wheel, or one name. Marion Design was the fun little pine tree. Spellbinders was the flower set. Pink and Main was a stencil, and Stampin' Up was a stencil. Did we get it all? 6. Oh no, Tailored Expressions was the shimmery. Yes, the shimmery sparkle. Okay, and you know, this could probably be added to anything, so hopefully we can do that. But give me what you hope gets pulled up on the wheel over in the chat box. And if you are here on replay, let me know what you hope gets chosen for today. Again, it is what I have to use, but I can also use other products from today and previous days in the series. All right, let me get the wheel pulled up. So this is the picker wheel that I'll be using. And for the first half, I am hiding what gets chosen each day. And then starting on December 13th, I will renew the wheel, and Stampin' Up will be replaced with Gina K Designs. All right, let's see what we're working with today. Marion. All righty. So I'm going to hide that one instance. And what I have to use today will be a little pine bough, or I don't know if that's the correct word for it. There we go. And, you know, again, I doubt I'm going to put it with the rabbit or the peace sign, but maybe we'll make like a tone-on-tone background with this just to do something different. And we're definitely going to add this liquid watercolor to something. Okay. Let me put this away. And give me your ideas of what you might do. Remember, I am creating tags each day with the Pink and Main tag die. And then we have the color palette here that I'm using that we chose during the kickoff meeting. So give me your ideas over there in the chat. And then make sure, if you haven't yet already, to smash that like button. Right now, oh, yay, we are up to 117 likes. There are 123 of you on here. So make sure, if you have not yet already, smash that button, okay? All right. Ooh, I like this one, Luann. Luann says I could add the holly leaves and berries from before and shimmer paint those. I like that. I like that. think, so if we're going to add any shimmer, I think that we should do that ahead of time, like cut the stuff out, add the shimmer, and let that dry. So I do like that idea to add the shimmer. My only thing is I don't have two different colors of green to kind of separate my holly leaves, which was, oh goodness, I'm going to tear my, let me bring this back in. I think the holly leaves, yeah. So that was day 1 from Marion. And by the way, if you are interested in one of these, Ecstasy Crafts has, I think, 5 or 6 left. So they are linked below. If it's not linked below, it's on the visual supply list if you want to check that out. Okay. So I think if I would do green on green, that like these might not stand out as much. But you know what I could do? What I could do. Okay, so I was thinking about doing this tone on the tag background. But I think we're going to, so it can't be green on green because we're going to have too much of that in there. But I don't know. Let's work on these first. And then we're going to pick out a background cardstock color for the tag that we'll do the tone on tone with. Okay. Sorry. Got to get all my thoughts in order so we can do this today. So what I'm going to do is take I'm going to bring in a piece of the cilantro cardstock. And my green blender brush. And I am going to ink blend a section of this that's big enough for this die with the same ink. That way it's just going to look a little bit darker than the other items. The green will be just enough different that I think it'll stand out. And then I think I'll put the shimmer maybe on the pine piece and on the berries. Probably should have brought in my bigger glass board. Let me know what you guys are doing as you watch today. If you're just hanging out. If you're crafting, I know at least one of you is working. I don't have any blue to mix with this. It's not in our color palette. I saw somebody suggested that. That would look pretty though. So if, don't forget. If you try anything, either with your own Advent supplies or inspired by something I create, to share those in the special album on my Facebook group. And the link to join my Facebook group is all the way at the bottom of the description box. You do have to agree to the group rules and answer some questions, and then you'll automatically be allowed to join. Oh, we got diamond painting, cutting out sentiments for sheet load, just hanging out. Fluffle Bun Crafts is working in quotation marks. Okay, let's see if that's big enough. Do one more layer. And then you can see here that it's just slightly different than the color over here. Fluffle Bun Craft says, shh. Hopefully they don't know your YouTube username if they're listening. Don't forget to answer today's poll because I will be closing that shortly. And let's see, I'm going to cut the berries again out of the pink. So I have a little container of scraps here too. I think that should fit. I think too, this liquid watercolor, this shimmer, I bet that if you use their regular liquid watercolor, you could add this to it and get like shiny of TE's regular watercolors. That would be pretty. Let's see if I can get everything cut in one pass. Oh no, my berries slipped. I'm gonna have to redo those. Darn it! Right at the very edge. But we have little leaves. I think I might get out a marker that's almost the same color and kind of color in those veins. This is a little delicate. I'm going to run this. I'm not sure if it cut all the way there near the stem, so I'm going to run that back through the other way just one time here. See if that'll be easier to get out the dye. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Put my pieces in here. And now I think I have to get out a different piece of pink because I don't know if that'll fit. I think it will. And this time I am going to tape that in place so it does not move. And I almost wonder, you guys, if we need... So I'm not going to use a white background. Oh, no, I think it'll probably be big enough with the holly. I didn't know if we need to cut some more of these, but I think it'll be fine. Because then if I cut more, then I would have to ink blend more. So we're just going to move on and bring back in Bring back in my glass board, which if you do want to get yourself a glass board, I have my link below, and you can use my discount code and save 15%. So where's my liquid watercolor? I gotta go get a brush, guys. The ones I have over here are way small. All right, I'm gonna try. Just putting a couple drops right here on my work surface. And I don't want to get it too wet. Yeah, I bet this would be really pretty added to their other liquid watercolors. Okay. Maybe sometime later in the series we'll have to try that, because I do have some liquid watercolors that go with the palette. Oh wait, I missed a sprig. Let's see if you can. This gives a little bit of shimmer. So I'll move that off to the side and we'll let that dry. And now let's figure out. First, I'm going to close the poll. What has been your favorite die so far? Which day? Let's look. We're going to end the poll here. And the live chatter favorite is day 4, Sliding Stanley. That got 34% of the vote. I don't know. Oh, wait, wrong way, probably. Oh, it was sliding really well. You got to get it just right. It might be easier flat, but the Sliding Stanley. And then next to that, the mushrooms and the shaker circle were 26 and 25. So that was pretty close. So as we go on, I'll do some more polls to see your favorites. Okay, you guys, okay. Let's figure out, oh wait, first, you know what I'm going to do is add a little bit of detail to this. I'm going to use my Olo markers, and the colors I chose to go with this green were YG 8.5 and YG 8.7. I'm just going to take the 8.5 and just kind of go. There are indentations where the veins would be, so I'm just going to try my best to color right along those, just to give little dimension here. And then this also kind of matches the pine sprig, I'm going to call it. I saw somebody put that in the chat. I like that word for it. There we go. There we go. Just a little extra detail. And now we need to figure out the background. So we could always do white. Remember, I'm going to use this stencil. And the other options we have, this is the color palette. So we have kind of orange, yellow, light purple, dark purple, or pink. Before I make the poll, I want you to kind of put over in the chat which you think might look the best. Again, it will go behind wait, we can't do the pink background because that's in the berries. Or maybe we could. I don't know. Maybe we could. Maybe pink on pink with just the pink berries. But let me know what your favorites might be over in the chat. And if we do white, then we would have to figure out what color we want to do the stenciling. So I guess we can include white on over in that. And then I'm going to kind of see what you guys are saying, and then I will narrow it down for a poll, okay? Because there are way too many options now for to do a poll, because I only have 4 options when we do that. So give me your ideas. Give a stamp of approval while you're thinking about that, and make sure to hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. Let me know what you think. I am seeing a lot of yellow, you guys, come in. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in, for right now, I'm going to bring in this in case that's not what we end up going with. So I'm just going to kind of put these pieces. So we could either do yellow on yellow with this stencil, or yellow on white. So think about that. And now it'll be yellow and white, or it'll be yellow will be the color, but do we want the background yellow or the background white? So now get out those poll lights in the chat and I will get that ready. So be thinking about what you want to answer. Yellow background, it'll be this tag shape in that color. So yeah, yellow on yellow or yellow on white. So what's the background color that you want? And I will get the poll ready. All right. You can get voted in that. I'll give you 2 minutes, and I'm just going to turn on some music so you can listen to that after you vote, and smash that like button, guys. We could maybe do that idea, Melissa, but just do yellow for the background. All right, get those votes in, guys, because it looks like it is almost tied. If we do go with the white, we could do the tone-on-tone stenciling with that backer tag. All right. Oh, goodness. Oh. All right. This one was close, you guys. All right. With 52% of the votes, so it was very close. You thought that I should put it on yellow, but I do kind of like the idea that Melissa Sorry, now, oh, I guess I should have waited a little bit longer. My music stopped. I thought I was done. I do kind of like the idea of stenciling on the scallop tag. So let's just go ahead and try it. I'm going to stencil on the scallop tag, tone on tone. And then we can decide if I want to leave it scalloped and put our stuff on white, or if I want to cut that scalloped one down using the little die, okay? And I know I could use the magnets because it is magnetic, but I prefer to go ahead and tape down stencils when I'm using my glass board. So here is mango on mango. And if we did arrange that somehow like that, what do you think? I think I kind of like that. I think I kind of like that. I think we'll go with that. Let's see if that seems to be dry now, so I'll show you those up close. But just add some sparkle there to our pieces. I wish we had a some kind of embossing folder. Have we gotten one yet? No, I think not. What could remember, because I can only use stuff that came in the calendars. Give me some idea. What can we do to the background, guys? What can we do to the background to give it some texture? I see Luann said score lines. I like that. I will add a sentiment, Susan. We'll figure out something. Ooh, Susan M says to splatter with the liquid watercolor. See, a couple of you say to emboss with a stencil. My stencil right now is dirty, so I wouldn't want to get that on there, and I don't want to go take the time to clean and dry it right now. I want to add some kind of texture. So think I'm going to get out my scoreboard. I think I like the score line idea. I don't know if I want to, I think I'll just do straight up and down. And I'm going to flip my tag over, right? No, let me think about this. No, I'll leave it like this. And I'll go for every 1/4 inch. I think another neat thing would have been to maybe cut some of those pine sprigs in white and do some faux embossing with those. I think that would have looked neat. So I'm just skipping 2 lines every time when I go to score the next one. Or I guess not skipping 2 lines. I skip 1 line. I'm going to flip this over to do the rest of it. And to know where my next one be, I'm just going to get it down in the scoreboard with that previous score. So there, look how easy that was. It just adds just a little bit of texture. And yes, there were lots of great ideas coming in that chat box. I agree. I'm going to go ahead, because this is, now that I've scored it, it's kind of bowed. So I am going to go ahead and adhere that down to my scallop piece. And you guys, we are almost done with this tag. So you need to get in those final stamps of approval, whether you are here live or on replay. Let's do a like check. Right now we have, oh guys, we're going to make 150 because we already have 148 thumbs ups. So we only need 2 more. So give this video your stamp of approval. And you can share it with a friend if you think they might like to come and join us. They could still get here in time for the giveaway. I don't think that was quite centered. I want to move it down a little bit more. There's that on there. Let's see if we have any sentiments left still. Okay, so the sentiments we have from the other day, they were all thank you sentiments. I think. I do want to kind of go holiday related for this. So I think I'm going to use this stamp, and I'm going to stamp it again in the cilantro. Is that right? That's what we're using. I've lost my ink pad, you guys. Nope, here it is. I'm going to stamp that again in cilantro and cut it out. Or should I do pink? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Is it poll time? Get those poll lights out. Get the poll lights out, because as I was just looking at our tag, I think maybe I could stamp in the pink, which is dragon fruit. And that way then the berries would have a little bit more of the pink color to help them stand out. So get your poll lights in the chat. I will get the poll all set up. So are we going to do green or pink for our sentiment? Okay, this will just be a quick one. I'm going to give you 1 minute on this poll, and I will get out my tools I will need for stamping. Okay, let's see which option, whatever it is, it's winning by quite a bit. I'm not looking at which color, but it won by quite a bit. 78% of you say pink. Yeah, I agree. When I got that back out. So I just got a scrap of white cardstock here. Bring in my dragon fruit. And then this has the four different occasions, which I just ripped the side of my packaging. Don't forget that after my live stream today at noon Central, so in just a little under an hour, Yvette of Yvette Olea Creates YouTube channel will be going live and opening up 4 advent calendars and getting crafty with it. So if you have your video here on autoplay, mine should automatically redirect you to her video for today. But if it doesn't, Nightbot is sharing a link to her channel every once in a while. You can just go to her channel and set a reminder so it will let you know at noon when it's time for her to go live. So she opens up 4 advent calendars, and one that she has different from me is the Stitchmas calendar. So I hope you will go check that out. And then I have the die that just cuts those all right out. And I'm just going to use my big die cutter there. So I'll bring the face cam up instead of cutting down this piece. Maybe. Okay. Stephanie says Stitchmas has been spectacular so far. Awesome. I believe, ho, ho, ho. Let it snow. Warm wishes. And merry and bright. I think I'm going to go merry and bright today. And then I just saved these. I have a little baggie here that I've been keeping the extra sentiments in. Oh, and I put away. No. And so far the tag is pretty flat. So I think what I'm going to do is pop up the berries and the sentiment. Like that. Okay, here's the test. I thoroughly cleaned out my glue press overnight. Oh, look. Oh, yes, that worked well. Oh man, that is really flowing now. And then I'm just going to kind of tap this in here, easier than trying to get the glue onto the back of this sprig. bring that in for some pressure on that while it dries. And I'll put some adhesive on the back of it. For my berries, I'm going to use some mini dimensionals. Don't forget, if you are here with us live, you can enter to win today's tag if you have not yet won already. Remember, you can only win one tag during the series. So I'll be giving that away soon. Oh, guys, first of all, I appreciate nobody asking about it over in the chat. It is time for our what kind of word. Go ahead and let me know over in the chat. Again, we do ask that you don't ask about secret words or bonus words, like if they've been shared yet or where the bonus words can be found. But today I did almost forget. So get out your secret word tracker. If you do not have the secret word tracker, down in the description box below, underneath related links, I believe it says to download the free tracker. So you can go get that to keep track of all your words. And again, if you don't know what this is all about, you have to watch that kickoff video. But today's word, day 5, is, this is a long one, you guys, ornaments. 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 Remember, you don't have to spell that correctly in that end form, but just in case you have any questions on what I have said, I do like to spell it. And you know what? Sometimes I might spell that wrong out loud. It is spelled correctly on my sheet, but sometimes my brain gets me and I don't spell it. Or I think during Craftoween, I totally left off. I was spelling the word, and then I think I forgot to just finish spelling it. But ornaments is today's secret word. Carmen said she wanted to remind me, but didn't want to break the rules. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody staying shh. You know what? Just let's see. Just for that one, just for like being such good rule followers, why don't you keep your secret word tracker out right here? I'm going to give you a bonus word, and let's do rules, RULES, for the bonus word, okay? Since everybody followed the rules so well today. Thank you. Okay. Yay! Okay, so you got your secret word and a bonus word today. All right, let's go ahead and finish this tag, guys. So, okay, I got my hot dots. Jay Cordes says, where did I buy that tape roll? I get those from Amazon. I do not think I have it linked below because I honestly have run out of space in the description box. But you know what? I can add that to the visual supply list later today. Let me write that down. And that way at least it's there all the time. Let me write down to add that to the visual supply list. They are very big rolls and very economical. All right, guys, we're going to call it done. We're going to call it good. Look at the shine there. All righty. So let's do one final like check so I can do one last call for thumbs ups. Oh, Melissa, thank you so much for upgrading to paper trimmer level membership.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hopefully you can join us for the end of the month channel member live. Okay. Zoom in on this. I was going to do a like check. And right now we are at 160 likes. So you guys have just a few more minutes to try to get it to 175. I know many of you have came and went during the series. So even though there's fewer than 175 people watching, I think if everybody smashes that like button, we might be able to reach 175. And don't forget, if you are here on replay, I need you to keep smashing that like button because I will be pulling comments from the chat box for every 100 likes this video gets in the next 3 days. And the live viewers have already gotten you a great jump start, okay? But let's go ahead. Let me get the giveaway ready for today. So to win the tag, you do have to be here with us live. You can be anywhere in the world, at least 18 years old, subscribe to my channel. And if you have already won a tag during this series, you cannot enter to win today's. Now, if today's style is not your thing, maybe you want to hold your entry for a different day. That is up to you. But I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get in the chat box. Let me change that. To put in the chat box, hashtag Mary, hashtag MERRY. It should look exactly like it does on screen. Oops. You need the hashtag, you need the word Mary, no spaces. If you do happen to notice that you've spelled it incorrectly or maybe left off the hashtag, go ahead and retype it. You want to get your entry, but there is no reason to spam the chat with it because each username does only get one entry into the drawing. You still have about a minute and a half to get that in, and I will play a little music. Oh, Tina. Music. Thank you so much to Tina for gifting another 5 memberships to friends in the chat. That is so kind, Tina. Thank you. Your name will be added to the bubblegum bonus machine for that. And it looks like those 5 went to Cece52, Sad Cat 1313, the Crafty Halo Angel, Alyssa Reinartz, and CC Creates. Thank you so much. That was so kind. So make sure, chatters, to thank Tina for your membership. Now that you have 30 days, so you have a month of membership, you'll want to check out the membership tab here on my channel. Sometimes you have to scroll down, but it will give you links to current perks and to the monthly blog, which has a link to all of the current and past perks. So that is always a very great resource to check out when you're a member. So you can always reach out to. At the top of the member blog is a members only email address if you have any questions. Thanks again, Tina. Oh wait, we need to give Tina a
Thank you very much.
thank you. All right. Oh, Mona upgraded to die cut membership. Thank you, Mona. Make sure that you check out the membership tab, because now you'll have access to the die cut and paper trimmer level blog, and you can join us for the end of the month channel member live. This is so fun. Don't forget, if you do change membership, start membership, well, the gifted memberships go to Tina. But if you change your membership level or start on your own during this month, you get your name in the bubblegum bonus machine, and any super chats and PayPal donations also go into there, which reminds me, I have somebody else I need to thank for a PayPal donation. That was Tina Morris again. Thank you, Tina. I saw yesterday after the live ended that you had done that. Thank you so much. All right. Should we find out who, this might have delayed us a little bit. Did we make it to 175 yet? Oh, 166. We need 9 more thumbs ups. But let's go ahead and find out who won today's tag. Good luck to everyone. Let me get that back on screen so you can see it. Good luck to everyone, and congratulations goes to Jessica B of Just B Cards. So make sure, Jessica, that you know what it says your username is on screen here. And then at the very bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form. You will have 24 hours to fill that out. I don't follow up if the tags aren't claimed. I just keep them. So make sure you do that. If I were you, right after the live is over, I would go ahead and go fill that out, so it's all done and you don't forget. Now, when I go to pull the bubblegum bonus names, there is nothing you need to do to claim it, okay? Jessica is the only one who has to fill out a form today, but your name will go into the virtual, it'll go into the virtual bubblegum machine. And then during the recap and giveaway rules video for this series, I will draw names out of there for the pink and main tags. I have another surprise coming for another one, or extra entries into those final giveaways. So you can have your names in the bubblegum bonus machine as many times as either, you've done one of the other things or your name is pulled. It is only the daily tags that you can win one of. So as many days as you're here live, you want to enter to get your name into the bubblegum bonus. Let me do one last check. 168. We got so close, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for every comment, every like, every share. If you want to, after the live is over, you can leave a comment below. That helps. And you can also answer the poll question and get your name polled when I do it in 3 days from, the comment section too. So even if you're here live, you can do that as well. Let's go ahead and we already got that. So I need to get this ready for our bubblegum bonuses. What do I want to do today? I think I'll do all right, for bubblegum bonuses today, if you would like your name possibly added to the machine, please add one time over in the chat box, #bubble. Same things as before, needs to look like it does on screen. There's no reason to spam it. And we will once again listen to some Christmas music. you guys. I did just go over and check, and thank you so much to Tammy Williams for your PayPal donation. Any donations or super chats I'm receiving during this series will go to help pay for shipping at the end, both of the daily tags and of the advent calendars. So anything that's left over, I will roll that into next year's prizes that I send out. So thank you again, everyone, for even considering helping out with that. It is appreciated.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's find out. Okay, I'm going to do one last like check. We got to 171, guys, so you have a couple minutes to get that like in to see if we reach 175. But for right now, I'm going to pick 5 names. So good luck to everyone. And going into the bubblegum bonus machine today will be Lillian Friday. Congratulations, Lillian. Remember, there is nothing you need to do to claim these. I just put your name into the final drawings for like extra entries and the little prizes. Second name going in today is Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. Congratulations, friend. And I know that some of you yesterday were able to snag Teresa's one and done die with Not Too Shabby because Jamie found just a few extra. So make sure if you want that one and done die, which coordinates with the December sheet load, that you put your name in to be notified, because you'll get an email when there are more of those. The third name going in today is Sweet Jeanette. Congratulations. I love one of the usernames I just saw, Liberty Bell. I love that. That just flashed by on the screen. Number 4 going in is going to Cheryl H. Congratulations, Cheryl. And maybe the last name going in today, I will do one more check. This could be the final name, is, drum roll, Arlene Waddell. Congratulations, Arlene. And I will go check one last time. Let's all cross our fingers, put some finger crossing in the chat. And if you have not yet smashed that like button, this is the time to do it, friends. Oh, you did it. We got to 178. So we get to pull one more name. Thank you so much. All right, let's find out who our last name going in today is. Monica Hicks, congratulations. Okay, as that chat slows down, friends, this is the perfect time to get in any questions that you might have. If it's something about the series, something about products, or anything else, you can put those over in the chat box. Don't forget to put question in all caps in front of it so I can star it and easily find it to answer. And don't forget, tomorrow I will be back at 10 a.m. Central for day number 6. So since it's Saturday, hopefully more people can join us and we'll get more likes and more interactivity in the chat. I mean, there's already so much. I love that you guys just are over there, either, chatting amongst yourselves, giving me those ideas. It's always so fun to see. So I will wait here for just a minute if there are any final questions. Don't forget, if you haven't yet turned it on, turn on autoplay, and it will automatically redirect you to Yvette's video, which she starts in about 30 minutes. And Jessica B., thank you so much, friend, for that super chat. And
Thank
it's not
you
playing.
very much.
Thank you, Jessica. That is very much appreciated. Luann says that apron makes you look very skinny. I like that, right? It cinches. Where's my waist at? Yeah, that is definitely not my waist where that waist is. Oh, Stephanie wants to know if I'm celebrating Sinterklaas with my hubby tonight. No, we don't do that. Well, yeah, he of course did growing up, but it's not a tradition that we've carried over. But maybe I'll have to ask him. Iona, so autoplay. Let me see if I can find it on one of my videos. It is a little bit different where it's at on your phone, but let me go over to my channel. Okay. All right. Oh, darn it. Okay, hold on. I'll have to go to today's video because I can't show it. Sorry. Let me see if I can show you guys how this works. And I've stopped it like, I paused the video and I've stopped at a really weird looking spot, but ignore my face there. Ignore my face. But down, let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you click over the play bar, this little like forward arrow, like right now it says autoplay is on. If you change it, then it goes to the back and it pauses. So it's a pause sign if it's off, and it's a forward or play arrow if it's on. So that might have to be turned on to automatically be redirected. But once mine completely stops, it should take you over there. Sandra said, which, by the way, hello, Sandra. Sandra said that she doesn't have autoplay and Yvette's pops up, but she just has to click play. Oh, that's on your TV. Yeah. And, you know, on the phone, it looks different, but on the phone, it still kind of has that same look with the forward. So, thank you to Sandy for the super sticker. Thank you so much.
Very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought I was stopping it, but I wasn't. Okay, guys. Let's see. Any final questions or comments? Oh, good. We have an update from Susan. Says the intruder was caught. I had to go identify him in a lineup yesterday. He is currently locked up. Okay. So glad that he has been caught so we cannot scare or harm anybody else or anybody's things. We're also glad that you're okay, Susan. I am sure your heart is still pounding from that, but I'm glad that the update is good. So thank you for sharing that with us. I think, guys, I don't see any more questions. Don't forget to join me here tomorrow, and we'll have even more crafty fun. Let's see, tomorrow's day 6, so we will be a quarter of the way through. How awesome is that? Guys, until tomorrow, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.